think we've only gotten one Zoroark VStar hit, but right here we're going to be going over the list that we're planning on running. So right here we're just going to bring this down a little bit here. So we got 4 of the Zoroark Vs and 3 of the VStars. This is pretty standard for most lists that are running VStars nowadays. This is going to be our main attacker, so we definitely want to have this list right here. So we got 4 of the Gengars. These are pretty awesome. So Zoroark's attack does damage based on how many Pokemon in play that you have with damage counters on them. So the Gengar has its Netherworld Gate ability. If it's in your discard, you can put it on your bench and add 3 damage counters to it. It's a pretty solid move. You can just immediately get damage counters into play and power up your Zoroark VStars. Those things can hit for 50 damage times, which goes up to, with 6 Pokemon in play with damage counters on them, 300 damage. It's quite a bit. It's also pretty low upkeep, surprisingly. Getting 6 Pokemon with damage counters in play sounds pretty hard, but it's actually pretty easy. And then after the Gengars, we're running a couple of one-of techs. We got the Manaphy, because Urshifu is a pretty hard matchup, being weak to fighting. Same with Dunsparce, fulfills a lot of the same things. Manaphy also blocks from Moonlight Shuriken, from Palkia, which is a very threatening ability that Palkia has. We've got Radiant Charizard. Towards late game, it helps you to adjust the prize trade. Hits for 250, and as long as there's no path to the peak in play, that Excited Heart makes it able to attack for 1 energy once your opponent's taken 4 prize cards. And we got Lumineon and Crobat. These are just pretty strictly support Pokemon. Draw cards, find supporters. You know the drill with them. They've been around for a bit. And then we're going to move on to our trainers. In here we're running 4 Professor's Research. Just really solid draw support alongside 2 Marnie. The Hand Disruption has definitely won a lot of games for us in testing. I've got 2 Boss's Orders, just a Gust effect. We all know about that. Roxanne, this is a good comeback mechanic. Even though we're running 4 Research and quite literally can't search it out with like shady dealings, I think it's still a really powerful, impactful card. We got Raihan, and we've got Klara. So the Klara, obviously, to recover certain things, maybe like a Dunsparce that gets hit, knocked out by an Urshifu, or the Manaphy as well. In our items, I've got 4 Quick Ball, I've got 4 Ultra Ball. These are all just Pokemon Search. They're really essential, you know. Have a bad start, have a bad game. We got 3 damage pumps. So this is one of the new items from our set Lost Origin that's coming out right now. It allows you to move damage counters from one of your Pokemon to other Pokemon you have in play, up to 3 of them in any way you like. Really solid choice there. Really love it. It interacts with Gengars, so you can power up your Zoroark. We got 3 Trekking Shoes. Helps the list go a little bit quicker. More Pokemon Search, 3 Evolution Incense. And then I've got 2 Switch. And that just helps because our Zoroark VStars have 2 Retreat, and our Gengars also have 2 Retreat, which can make it hard for them to pivot. And then my last item is a Pal Pad here. The Pal Pad just recovers things like Raihan or Roxanne that we're going to need for late game. Maybe we have to research them away or use Zoroark's VStar ability, and recovering them is a great option. For our stadiums, I've got 2 Old Cemetery and 1 Magma Basin. The Magma Basin means that we're running Fire Energy in the list, so does the Radiant Charizard, and that allows us to get damage counters in play, same with the Old Cemetery. And then I've got 2 Choice Belts, 1 Air Balloon. Those are pretty standard, not much different. Choice Belt just helps us hit those higher numbers, like if we need to hit 310 for a V-Star with a Big Charm on it, and we have a Double Turbo attached, then we can reach those numbers. I've got 4 Double Turbo Energies. This is the main thing that Zoroark VStar is going to use to attack. Its attack costs 2 colorless energies, so you just slap a Double Turbo on it. You hit for up to 300, brings it down to 280. That's still enough to knock out certain V-Stars, especially the ones that are really popular right now, like Palkia and Giratina. And last, we got 3 Fire Energies. Like I said, interacts with Magma Basin, interacts with Raihan. You can go Raihan attached and swing with the Zoroark VStar. You can go Magma Basin, attach Double Turbo with Radiant Charizard. And then you can just swing after your opponent has taken only 2 prize cards with the Radiant Charizard. And that's basically the list here. I think it's a really solid list. Zoroark has a lot of potential coming up into the new format. Hitting for 300 is nothing to scoff at. It's a really powerful deck. And then I think with that, we're going to get into our first matchup of the day. And so, I'm playing first here against Matt. You might see that on the screen. What are we playing today, Matt?
All right, I have got Giratina VStar. This is going to be the matchup that is going to be super common upcoming in this Lost Origin format. This is a little bit different than the list that Andy and I cooked up, which has like Radiant Gardevoir and stuff like that to make it tankier. So this one is playing the Radiant Greninja instead to help with draws. And I have 4 Battle Pass in the deck. I'm just playing 1 copy of Fantina. I'd like to get it up to 2. But I'm purposely running some more 1-ofs just to see how important some certain things are. Typically you want to run at least 2 of them. Because you have to lost on a lot of things in this deck, so it's probably not as good. But we have just the 1 for today. And there's 2 Tool Jammers. And then I'm running 1 Lost City. Because one thing this deck will struggle with is Radiant Charizard. Especially in that single prize box. So, yeah. Let's get started.
I'll take heads.
Heads? Alright, you lose.
Tails, no. I'll go game 2. Alright, good luck.
Good luck. We'll see. I think Zoroark can set up a little bit faster than Giratina, so I would say it's probably slightly favored, but I'm not fully sure.
Alright.
This is a very good hand.
Start. Matt's got a good hand. I less so have a good hand. Let's say with this start that we got going here.
All right, good luck.
Good luck, my friends. Radiant Charizard to begin.
Okay, I will draw for the turn. I don't really want that in hand, but we do. I don't know if I should start off with this. I'm actually going to play Battle VIP Pass first.
Seems good.
Your hand is so bad.
It is.
Battle VIP Pass? Who plays that?
It's terrible. What a terrible card. And there's 4 of them? So bad.
We have one of our first comments. Breeze is such a talented young man. Yes, he is. And he's going to win with this Zoroark deck, too.
Yeah, I'm just losing this. I'm going to check
a turn 2 loss and knockout. Say goodbye to Charizard. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
That'd be pretty brutal. It's alright. Matt prized 3 Giratina V and 3 Giratina VStar.
Maybe 2 Mirage Gates.
Uh-oh.
And
1, 2.
I keep mentioning that we will be going over,
presenting.
likely on the 24-hour live stream and on YouTube, we'll do an entire video on it, how to properly prize check. Check your prizes right now. We saw Matt in the last couple sets was not optimally prize checking.
Didn't prize any energy.
He prized a Raihan, ended up losing the game because of it. So knowing that stuff is really important. Can't stress that enough.
See, now I'm trying to do math in my head to do my prize check.
7 energy.
7 energy. I've got.
Pokemon is 4, 3, 4. So that's
and then 5
11,
one-ups.
and then 5 1-ups. Yeah.
Dang, 5 1-ups. That's gonna be fun.
Luckily, you don't lost zone them.
Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle with this deck. You have to make sure that you know what you're lost zoning. Would you like to cover top?
I will just tap.
Okay. Let's move this to the side a little bit here. We will start off with flower picking, flower selecting. That's what it's actually called. We're going to lost zone this energy. Take the scoop up net here. Keep putting my hand upside down. We'll scoop up net. And we'll use flower selecting again. Yeah, we're definitely going to be lost zoning that Giratina VStar. I'm going to go ahead and bench a second Giratina here. I don't expect to get knocked out, so I'm not going to worry about benching this second Comfey here. We're going to attach for turn onto a bench Giratina and pass the turn to you.
Alright, I'm going to draw to start my turn. It's not quite the top deck I was hoping to see, honestly. Got some resources in this hand that I'm not really comfortable with throwing away right now. Let's start off with the Trekking Shoes. Okay, that's an easy discard. I'll draw. And that's a really good card off the Trekking Shoes, actually. Play down an Ultra Ball. I'm going to get rid of Damage Pump and Research here.
Okay.
And we'll start looking at some prizes.
Yeah, the Radiant Charizard start's not too ideal. I'm happy I was able to lost zone 2 cards, because that potentially sets up for an attack with my Cramorant. It only does 110, so it's not great, but it could set up a Zoroark.
So looking in here, a lot of my important pieces are not prized, notably. That's pretty nice. So I think off this Ultra Ball, let's just go ahead and get a Zoroark V set up here.
This deck runs 3 damage pump, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Alright. We'll shuffle up. One of the interesting things about the Zoroark V is that it also can attack for free. Like, it hits for 30 damage, and then it also swaps out to one of your bench Pokemon. We were testing that out with Diancie a little bit, because you can just run away to a Diancie, put a 1-prizer in the active, and then they can't boss around it. So Matt, you got a pretty large hand there, don't you?
I do.
You're gonna Marnie.
Alright.
The Marnie off the trekking shoes seemed pretty powerful.
Yeah, that's really good. I had a great hand for next turn.
I will just tap that.
I will as well.
Alright, 5 cards here. So this isn't a bad hand per se. I think I'm gonna attach the fire energy here.
Okay.
Turn. And this is kind of a hard bargain here. I think I would really like to get a little bit more insurance on my board, so we're gonna put down a choice belt as well here. And then we're going to use Crobat's Dark Asset to draw 4 more cards. I didn't find what I was looking for, unfortunately, but it's not the end of the world. We'll just pass over to Matt.
Okay.
And hopefully you can't knock out my Zoroark V. That would put me in a rough spot.
I will draw for the turn. The Marnie was really good there. I was somewhat set up to be able to get that turn 2 Mirage Gate, but we'll see what we can get. So we're going to start off with Flower Selecting. I did prize my Greninja this game. I do kind of want to keep this. So we're going to go ahead and Lost Zone Grass Energy.
So it's the second energy in the Lost Zone.
I'm going to bench another Comfey. We're going to scoop up Net. Let's go into this one and use Flower Selecting. Okay, this can grab me a Lumineon, so that's pretty good.
Y'all are obsessed with Radiant Charizard.
I mean, you're not wrong. It's going to be very good in this Lost Origin set because it goes through Fantina, which is probably the biggest thing, especially for things like Goodra. Although it does resist 80, so it might still be tough to beat Goodra, but everything else, it can just hit 280, no problem. Okay,
I think I'm more obsessed with Radiant Charizard than anyone else.
We're gonna Ultra Ball. I don't think this Cramorant's gonna be very good here.
Right, and even though you do have the 4 cards in the Lost Zone, you can attack with it.
It just doesn't hit for weakness.
Exactly. So even though Radiant Charizard is weak to water, it won't get knocked out.
This is actually kind of tough. I think I want to hang on to that. So we're going to discard this Comfey. That's going to grab me Lumineon V. I'm going to use Luminous Sign for a Colress's Experiment.
We're at 4 right now, and that Colress will get you up to 6.
Yep.
Awfully close to Mirage Gate numbers here.
Knocking this Charizard out would actually be really good, but it's still only 1 prize, and that throws off the prize trade, which I think is very good about having Charizard, or even something like Radiant Heatran in this deck.
Yeah, we were testing with Radiant Heatran a little bit. It's interesting because you can damage pump to it, you can use Magma Basin, and if it has 4 damage counters on it, you can hit for up to 280.
Right.
Which is pretty powerful.
I will play the Colress's Experiment.
Also, it's not affected by Path to the Peak.
A lot of energy. I'm gonna go ahead and check. We got a grass and a psychic in there. We didn't press any energy, which is good, so not feeling too bad about that. So we'll go here. I don't know if the quick ball is gonna grab me anything major, so we'll just go ahead and get rid of this quick ball. That puts us at 6. I'm gonna go ahead and put a counter on top. Not quite there just yet. So I think what I'm just going to end up doing is attaching for turn onto the other Giratina V. I'm going to bench this Comfey as well, and then I'm just going to pass turn.
Right. Drew out to start off my turn here. That's a pretty good top deck for me. So let's quick ball away a Dunsparce. And get ourselves, I think... It's a little awkward right now because I'm going to try to find some damage counters.
Okay.
But let's get out the Zoroark V, and then I'm going to head back in. I'm going to play 2 Evolution Incenses.
Here we go.
Get some cards out of the deck. We're going to grab Gengar. And why not a second one? So, 2 Evolution Incenses for 2 Gengars. Alright. This is pretty good because we're going to be getting rid of some of these cards. We're really hoping to find something like Switch this turn as well.
Yeah, that would be super important to get, because with a 3 retreat cost, you wouldn't be able to attach Air Balloon and still be able to retreat.
So one of the things here is that I have this research in my hand, as well as the 3 Gengars. I can choose to use Zoroark's VStar power, and I think I'm going to do that because now I'm not playing my supporter for turn. If I get into a crazy hand plus boss, I would really love to take a knockout on a Giratina. Yep. So we're going to use our VStar power here, and we'll get rid of a research and 3 Gengars hitting the discard. Right. I think that's all 4 of them in the discard now. We're going to draw 7 cards now. 6 and 7. So we found some of the cards that we want here. Not all of them, though. Let's see. I think we're just going to look to take a knockout here. We're going to attach a double turbo to the Zoroark VStar here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play a switch.
Sure.
We'll bring him up. Now, let's see. No fire in the discard, unfortunately. Damage pump is not here. So I was thinking about playing the Ultra Ball for a Lumineon and grabbing the boss that way, but it doesn't look like I'm going to reach the knockout there, so I'm going to probably look to just knock out this Comfey here.
Alright.
Yeah, if we had access to that damage pump on this turn,
I think it's kind of a tough choice here, because this knockout doesn't feel that important, considering you just want to take 6 prizes with 3 knockouts. And it's putting your Zoroark in the active, which could also get knocked out in return.
Exactly. This still feels okay with the hand that I have. So we'll use the Netherworld Gate abilities on both my Gengars to bring them up and back into play. Don't think there's anything else I want to be doing with this hand on this turn, so we're just going to use our first attack, and that's going to do 80 damage to you.
Alright.
And I'll reach the knockout and take a prize card for that.
Okay, so this hand's not too bad, but it's not looking great. We would really like to get into a Giratina VStar here, and we will have the knockout. So we'll draw for turn. That's a nice draw. We're going to use flower selecting first. I think I'm going to take this one, and we're going to also the Lost Vacuum, which puts us at the magical number 7. That's 4. There we go, 7. We do still need to get to a Giratina VStar here, but we do have the Clara's Experiment. And there it is. Definitely be keeping this one. At this point, I'm just losing a lot of energy, so I think I'm going to hang on to the energy card and the Sableye here. We're going to loss on these two, which puts us at 9. We'll evolve into this V-Star. I'm going to attach for turn here. I'm going to Mirage Gate, which allows me to search my deck for 2 different types of basic energy and attach them to my Pokemon in any way I'd like. I'm a little low on Psychics. We're gonna go 1 here and 1 here.
You just do the price count?
Oh,
Oh,
oh, you have taken 1 prize.
I'm taking one of also V-Star. V-Star too.
Oh. Gotta remember that. First time in this special seat for me, so I'm gonna forget a lot of things. I'll probably forget to read chat too, so
I'll keep an
hopefully
eye.
Breeze will.
Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll probably forget as well.
All right, we're gonna scoop up net. We're gonna put down our V-Star. I'm gonna rebunch this Comfey just in case. We're gonna attach a Tool Jammer. I think that's all I want to do. I don't know if I want to attach just yet. It actually might be good to attach for turn now. My hand's not great. Actually, I will. I'm going to attach for turn. And then we're going to use Lost Impact for 280 in the knockout, and I lost in 2 energy. Which will be these 2. So it puts me at 11. Prizes.
Set up a Gengar here. Draw for turn.
This puts me in my Fantina turns. I can also attack with Sableye if I needed to. And I can use my V-Star as well.
It's kind of an interesting turn for me. I think what I'm going to end up doing... So now that Matt has taken 2 prize cards, I can attack with Radiant Charizard. If I play this Magma Basin, I'll use that. I'll get a couple of damage counters on the Radiant Charizard here. I'm going to attach a double turbo for turn as well. Now I'm able to hit for 230 with this.
Okay.
So we're going to chase after the Giratina VStar, or the Giratina V on the bench. Another kind of awkward position with this hand. I think what I'm going to do is play an Evolution Incense.
Alright.
Not having another V down feels pretty scary, but I still don't think the display is awful.
Just a little bit.
Cut.
Okay.
Put the air balloon on the Gengar, and then we're going to retreat it. This guy should have 3 on him. And then we'll use Radiant Charizard's Combustion Blast for 230 damage.
Alright.
Take a couple of prize cards off that.
So you're at 3 prizes. Okay. I'm going to promote the Comfey. Drop for turn. I will use Flower Selecting. We are going to Lost Zone the Switch. That's 12. Let's see. really wanted to get into a loss here with that. It's not the case. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put down Lost City.
Oh. Yeah, my Charizard. It's kind of a big deal.
12 damage counters is not what I want, so I do need to just attack here. I don't feel that I'm threatened with getting one shot because I have a Tool Jammer attached. I don't want to discard energy here, so we're going to start off with Mirage Gate. Just one grass here. Yeah, maybe getting rid of the Training Court on my 4S last turn wasn't the best idea. So we're really just banking on this one Giratina here.
There are quite a few energies in the Lost Zone as well, I noticed.
Yep. We're going to attach this air balloon here. We're going to retreat into the V-Star. This feels slightly cramped.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'll just, yeah, I got something.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Cool.
These are on the other side.
I guess I could put it on my Lost Zone where the dice are, but I don't want to do that. We're going to go ahead and attach return here. And I am going to... Oh man, this doesn't feel great. But I'm going to start Requiem for the knockout here.
Right.
And then this Charizard will be Lost Zone because Lost City is in play.
Charizard,
One press.
send to the Lost Zone, and then the energies go to the discard, correct?
Yes, they did.
Right.
Just the Pokemon.
Alright, so we're going to send up our Gengar here, and then I'm going to draw for turn. Alright, in a bit of a interesting situation now. So essentially I need to reach the knockout on this Giratina. I need to find a double turbo energy, and I need to have all of my Pokemon in play damaged.
Yep.
So lucky for me, I have a lot of Gengars in my discard pile. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to use Netherworld Gate twice. And then 3 damage counters here, 3 damage counters here. Ooh. Actually can't do that, right? Forgot. Okay,
What is that?
let me not do this one.
Oh, you need a bench probably.
Exactly.
Another
yep.
Zoroark.
I'm looking for a Lumineon, actually.
Oh, okay.
Because this hand does not have much in it. Okay. But I think I actually get there pretty easily. Lumineon? Maybe
I
I'm missing
think-
one card.
So if you have 5 damaged, so you need a choice belt, 5 Pokemon damaged, right?
Well, now I think... So you have the Tool Jammers. The Choice
Right.
Belt's not going to get me there. So I think
Oh,
what we
that's
have
right.
to do is Luminous Sign here.
So you need to get damage on all 6?
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm going to take a research off of that. And...
See what you can get here. You got him. There's no room on the board. There we go.
do some scooching at all.
Gotta-
Scooching all over.
Yeah, I gotta get the name in there.
You can use a damage pump. We're gonna get the damage counters off of this Gengar.
Okay.
It has the air balloon. We'll put one here and one here. And then we're gonna play a Professor's Research. Get
Alright.
rid of a switch. We're gonna find 7 cards and hopefully...
So you need double turbo and one more damage pump, right?
Looks like we got there.
Alright.
So with the old cemetery, we can attach to the Zoroark VStar. So we'll play the old cemetery, attach double turbo energy, and with old cemetery, that's going to put 2 damage counters on my Zoroark VStar.
Alright.
And nothing else in this hand that I really want to play. We're just going to hope that this Zoroark VStar can't get knocked out. And then we're going to attack you, and that's going to do exactly 280 damage.
Alright, and I have nothing else, so that's the game.
We go to game 2 here. Look at that, I went second and I still managed to win.
I'll be going first this game.
Gotcha. Right.
That is definitely not the start we wanted. This hand is not good at all.
I have a pretty slow start here as well. I think even going second with access to a supporter.
Alright, good luck.
Good luck. Ooh, the Lumineon start.
Draw for turn. Okay, that does help a little bit here. We'll start off with a quick ball. Discard a psychic energy. And check the prizes here. Okay, looks like we do have the 3/3 line, Giratina. We priced one Comfey. And our Cramorant as well. Press one Psychic Energy. Check for some Mirage Gates. Prized one Mirage Gate. That's all I'm really seeing here. So we're gonna grab, I think, just a Comfey. Yeah, we'll start off with that. So we do have the air balloon to retreat this Lumineon.
I love the way that promo looks.
I need 4 of them.
Yeah.
Would you like to cover tap?
I'll tap.
Alright, I'm gonna bench this Comfey. We're gonna attach the air balloon onto the Lumineon and retreat it. Then we'll use flower selecting. I'm gonna lasso this grass energy. Got a Giratina V, which is really nice. So we'll bench that. Pretty slow turn, but it's not the worst. We'll attach the psychic energy and pass it over to you.
Alright. I'll draw for turn to start here. I think we'll just start off here with a quick ball away this Gengar.
Interesting prize cards.
Yeah, it's looking like I might have prized 2 double turbo energies.
Ooh. At least you have some basics that you can attach.
And a fire energy as well. Half of my prizes are energies. Okay. Just double check that. Yeah, that's a true statement.
Let's go! Let's go!
Fortunately, a lot of the other resources are still
We
in.
don't give away games. If Zoroark can win this one, he's a G.
Yep.
Man.
Alright. So only 3 cards in hand, so really don't want to Marnie here. Since I have this energy in my hand, I really don't want to research here. This is really interesting. It might just have to be a Marnie?
Okay.
No, okay, the hand's not that bad. So let's go. We're gonna grab a Zoroark V. And then what we're gonna do, we're just gonna shuffle up. And again, that Zoroark has that attack that lets you pivot it, which is really good. I really like
30
it.
damage.
The 30 damage, less relevant, especially on one prizer like a Comfey, but the retreat, really powerful. We're going to use Netherworld Gate, we'll bring this Gengar back, set that there, and this is one of the decisions that actually we would want to discuss probably. So with the double turbo energy in the hand, we're actually not going to attach for turn here. knowing that I prize so many energies,
Right.
if that
Don't
double
wanna
turbo
risk it.
energy gets taken out of play somehow, that would be really rough. The attach also just isn't really that important.
Yeah.
But with this hand, we're just going to go ahead and use that first attack. We'll do 30 damage. We'll bring up a Gengar, feeling a lot safer with a 1-prizer in the active.
Okay. I will draw for turn. We're going to start off with the flower selecting. We're going to last on this Comfey. Got a bit of a slow setup here, but it looks like Breeze does as well. So I'm going to evolve into Giratina VStar. We are going to attach for turn. And that is the end of my turn. I'll just pass.
Alright. I'll start off with a draw here. And we've got a pretty decent hand that we can work with. So let's V-Star here. I'm going to attach the double turbo energy.
Yeah. The knockout would be pretty crazy here. Let's see what he can get.
Really hoping to get there. So let's go Evolution Incense. And off of that, I'm just going to grab out another Gengar. We're going to use it as some fodder for the Ultra Ball and discard the Gengar and a Professor's Research.
Alright.
And honestly, off of that, I'm really tempted to grab a Boss's Orders. We do have access to the V-Star power to draw 7 cards.
That seems like a lot, but
Seems
maybe
aggressive.
it's worthwhile.
One thing I
have
can
a pretty
do.
slow start.
So if I grab out another Gengar, I think I'll do that.
Okay.
So let's grab a Gengar off this Ultra Ball. And tap to cut.
Okay.
I'll play a damage pump, and then get some of our Pokemon in play hurt. And then we're going to use our V-Star power.
Alright.
Ditch this Gengar and draw 7 cards.
We'll see if he can pull this off. That'd be insane.
Yeah,
I don't know what I
seriously.
would do at that point.
Let's see. So Gengar's down the discard. I actually got a lot of good cards here. I don't think I can quite get there unless this Trekking Shoes is absolutely insane. That's a hard one to get rid of. Wow. Alright. Yeesh. I think it's not super important in this matchup. I haven't seen the Radiant Gardevoir yet, so I'm gonna get rid of the Choice Belt and we'll draw a card. Alright. And it looks like we're probably just going to end up taking a knockout on the Lumineon this turn instead.
Okay.
Put the Air Balloon on the Gengar. have
Doesn't
the
seem too
Boss's
bad.
Orders on the Lumineon. Maybe taking the knockout on the Comfey is better here. I can V-Star this as well, protect it a little bit, make it harder to knock out. Right now, I'm hitting for 130, so we will use the other Gengar's Netherworld Gate and get some more damage counters in play. And doesn't look like I want to play any of these other cards down, so we're going to retreat using the Air Balloon.
Alright.
And then I'm going to attack you, and that's going to be doing exactly 180 damage.
Okay, and that's 2 prizes. I will promote this Comfey. Draw for turn. We're going to use Flower Selecting. We're going to Lost Zone this Giratina VStar here. We do have the full 3/3 line in deck. This is not looking great. We do have Air Balloon. Let's see. We're just going to go ahead and Ultra Ball. I think we'll just do these 2 here. I do need to draw some cards. Starting Lumineon is really tough.
Right, there's a world where it's better to just knock out the Comfey, but I think my path has been decided for me.
I think I am going to hang on to this. We'll just discard these 2. That's tough. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of the Fantina. Unfortunately. We could grab another Comfey, and we could also grab our Radiant Greninja here.
So just judging from this game, Matt, would you say that viewers should go check out our Giratina VStar list that we showcased 2 weeks ago on YouTube?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm not
Might
drawing
be
too
slightly
well.
better than the one that's being played right now.
Could be. This is more of
The standard.
the
build.
standard
The
build, I
standard
would
build.
say.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. At least we're getting to showcase some of the goodness that Zoroark has to offer.
Right.
Right,
If this game goes by quickly, we'll probably just go ahead and play a third game, just for testing purposes.
makes sense. I'm alright with that. I've been getting pretty cracked hands though.
Carrot top. I'm gonna bench this. We're gonna use concealed cards. Discard the grass energy and draw 2. It's not too bad, but it's just more energy. We do have a knockout this turn, but our setup is just not very good. So we'll go ahead and scoop up Net. It might not even be the correct play to take this knockout here, but he still does need quite a bit. He's used his V-Star. I'm going to bench this Comfey. We're going to attach return, and then we'll use Lost Impact for 280 and the knockout.
Right.
That puts us at just 5 in the loss zone. Take 2 prizes.
We've got the air balloon on the Gengar, so we'll send that up as our free pivot.
Okay.
Draw for turn. And okay. Let's play Trekking Shoes first off. That's definitely a keep. Alright, now we're gonna probably look to just grab a supporter here. Seems pretty likely that I get this knockout here.
Okay.
If I play the Lumineons, we'll go Luminous Sign. And how many cards do you have in your hands?
I have 3 cards in hand.
Just 3, so it looks like it's probably going to be a research here. Ooh, actually this is pretty rough. Okay. I might be able to get there if I use... check something. Ooh. I think this does end up having to be a research. So, this is one of those times where the knowledge of your prizes comes really important. I did not take a double turbo energy off of the prizes, so without an energy in the discard, I can't Raihan this turn. I think the Raihan would guarantee it. But now I have to maybe just grab a Professor's Research and hope to draw into the singular double turbo that I have in my deck.
Well, the way you've been drawing, you know, definitely possible.
Right. So let's Luminous Sign for the research. Ooh, I got a lot of resources in this hand that I'm gonna have to get rid of in order for this play to actually work.
Yep.
So for the viewers, Breeze, would you say that having a second research that you can use on command, how good would you rank this V-Star now?
I don't know. It feels pretty powerful being able to draw 14 cards in a turn.
Maybe slightly.
Notwithstanding things like Crobat or other
I
things
think that's
like
probably
that.
why Mew's kind of good, you know. Can just draw up to 24 in one turn.
Let's see. What's the safer play here? I think, so playing the damage pump and not benching the Charizard is the safer play technically. But if I really want to high roll, I could bench the Charizard, I have a Gengar in hand, I could have all 6 of my Pokemon damaged. Guaranteed. But if I whip that double turbo energy...
Seems really risky.
And that it does. Since I already got rid of one of my choice belts, Radiant Charizard is less of an option to knock out this Giratina as well. Alright, I'm feeling like high rolling tonight.
Okay.
I'm gonna bench the Charizard, we're gonna use a damage pump. And then when I play this research with that Gengar hitting the discard, we will be guaranteed to have 6 Pokemon and play with damage counters on
Alright,
them.
let's see it.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alright.
Still got a chance
Not
to
the
get
end
it.
here, not the end here. Let's
Had to
go.
peek at the hand. Had to see it.
Let's go with the Trekking Shoes.
Alright.
I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna draw a card. And I actually did this out of order, sadly.
Were you supposed to play the quick ball first?
Yeah, quick ball first, then the deck out as much as possible. I think what I'm going to do here, I'm going to Evolution Incense. I do still have Crobat if I really wanted to.
That'd be pretty insane. Really digging for that one double turbo energy.
I think I'm just going to fail that Evolution Incense.
Okay.
I'm going to go back in. This Quick Ball away this research. We're going to grab out one of the cards that's not going to do much in this matchup, the Manaphy.
Sure.
And we're going to go back in yet again.
Looks like he's going for it.
And I am.
This would mean you would need a choice belt now, right? Or another, yeah, you would need a choice belt and a double turbo.
Well, unless I get the Crobat damage somehow. How would I get the damage though? I guess I can, well, no, damage pump doesn't give me that, you're right. The choice belt doesn't either, correct? Yeah, because the
Well, with,
I need double turbo.
You need double turbo and a choice belt to do 280 since you have 5 Pokemon damage, right?
It would do 260 though.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, the double turbo does the -1.
Maybe then in that case, maybe I'm just trying to swing with like Charizard or something? I guess actually the damage pump is technically an out. It's Ultra Ball here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna grab the Crobat V.
Sure.
I would be interested to try this out with like a Game Job Hog.
That could be really good for setting up damage on your opponents as well.
Exactly. Because just think, if I had 20 more damage on this Giratina, things might be a little bit different. So I'm going to drop the choice belt probably on the Charizard. Let's play a Magma Basin.
Okay.
And then scooch everything over just a tiny bit so that I can use my Dark Asset for 6 new cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. No dice still. This is not looking great. So, it's very likely that we draw into it next turn. It's not the worst thing if I miss an attack here. Even if the Zoroark gets knocked out, we can just return.
Yeah, I don't feel like you're in too much danger here. We'll see what I can draw.
Another Lost Vacuum on that choice belt would put me in a pretty spotty position, though. And if you attach a Tool Jammer that I saw you played last game, that would also be pretty rough on me.
It's an energy game.
So, let's Quick Ball away a Dunsparce, another card that won't do much in this matchup. And we'll just get out a Zoroark V.
Okay.
Tap. Right. Let's use the Magma Basin this turn. And to get rid of 2 of the fire energies, so passing that up in case you play down something like a Lost City would be rough on me.
Yep.
And then doesn't look like I want to play any of these other cards. Let's just go ahead and retreat the one with the air balloon into the one without the air balloon.
Alright.
And from there we'll just pass it over to Matt.
Okay. I'm gonna draw for turn here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look.
Right.
At your discard pile. Both old cemeteries are in there. Choice belt, a couple damage pumps. Okay. So that was a pretty good draw. We did get the training court because we are really running out of grass energy here and we need to draw some cards. So we're gonna conceal cards. There we go. Got ourselves a Klara and a boss. First, we're going to start off by playing down this training court.
Alright.
And I will use it to grab a grass energy. Let's see what we can do here.
Seems pretty difficult to find the knockout here on
Right,
Zoroark
and I
VStar.
don't really want to take a knockout. I think the one price might actually be relevant because I can also knock out your Charizard, which I assume you're going to want to attack with.
Right.
We'll play Klara Experiment. That's got to go. We're going to be keeping that. I think I have to get rid of. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and loss on Battle Pass, which is very good to Lost Zone, and a Boss's Orders. That's going to put us at 7. we are going to play the Lost Sweeper. I'm going to go ahead and Lost Zone this Comfey. We're going to get rid of that Choice Belt right there.
That is. Alright, that puts me.
Oh wait, I have Lost Zone. Yes, Lost
Yes.
Zone the Comfey. It's 8. I just really don't even know if I want to attack this. I will play the Mirage Gate. Definitely don't have any grass left in deck, so they're all in hand. We'll go ahead and just do the 1 Psychic. So you don't have any more stadiums, which is great because I can keep reusing the training court for my grass energy. So I think what I'm going to do here, what I probably should have done first, is scoop up net the Greninja and then use concealed cards again.
Makes sense.
Put her tap. So we're gonna do that. Scoop up net and then concealed cards. Yep. I don't think I missed any. Just really not drawing anything. Can't attach for turn. We'll attach here. Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah, so this is game 2, the first game. I actually went first, and then this matchup, Zoroark versus Giratina, typically it's whoever knocks out first wins the game. I did end up getting the first knockout, but I didn't have much of a follow-up, and Breeze was able to take game 1, so this is game 2. I don't know how I feel about leaving this in the active, to be honest. I don't have a Tool Jammer. I think you only run 2 Choice Belt, and that should be 2, so maybe I'm fine here.
Oh, does this get Lost Zoned?
The Choice Belt, yes, it does get Lost
Gotcha,
Zoned.
off the Lost Back.
It might not be too relevant here, but yeah, I really just I don't want to attack here. So I think what I'm going to actually end up doing is just retreating.
Ooh.
And I'm going to put up this Comfey. We want to set up for the V-Star here. So we're going to Flower Selecting. Okay. Get rid of another Battle Pass. I'm going to bench this Giratina V. We have attached for turn, and I will pass.
Alright. I'll draw for turn. Let's see. A little bit awkward. I think I do want to take the knockout on this Comfey this turn, though. And we will just play a switch. It's going to get us back into our Gengar here.
Alright.
As the air balloon, so I can just retreat it out whenever I want.
Double check this. I did forget how many switch you play. The air balloon is already attached. Assuming it's only 1 or 2.
I'll play down a Pal Pad.
Okay.
I'm gonna want to grab a Boss's Orders back. I think I'll grab the Klara as well.
Be able to reuse that Charizard.
Exactly. And we'll shuffle the deck now after using the Pal Pad. Tap or cut.
I'll cut.
And cards in hand.
I have 3 cards in hand.
Ooh, 3 cards, huh?
And having 1 Zoroark down is really, really risky.
Right. At least I have the Charizard as a backup attacker in case I need it. But I have a Zoroark V and a V-Star in my hand right now. I'm staring down the other 2 cards as Research and Marnie. I think I have to Marnie here.
Okay.
Don't think I can get rid of these other cards. I'll just tap there.
I will as well.
Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we have a bit of an interesting decision as to whether or not I want to attack with the Zoroark or the Charizard this turn. I think it will be... I think it's the Charizard, honestly.
I feel like that makes a lot more sense here, just so you're not risking your only Zoroark in play getting knocked out. Although you would still have the Charizard on the bench there.
Right. You need to force, so that would force you to use a boss's orders.
Correct.
Which would be really nice. But since I have 2 double turbos in my prizes, if I attach the double turbo to the Charizard to attack with it this turn, and I don't get that double turbo if you knock out the Charizard, I'll have no follow-up next turn. So, actually, I think the correct play is to commit the double turbo energy here.
Okay.
And while this training cord is in play, I'm going to use it to grab out a fire energy.
It's a good idea.
Bring that to my hand.
And attach that the following turn.
Use this air balloon to retreat out, to bring up my Zoroark VStar. This feels really, really interesting because now essentially Matt, if he takes this knockout, is a boss away from winning the game.
Right.
But I'm gonna have to go ahead and do it. I think we're just gonna take this knockout. Get you for 230.
Okay.
Do have the option.
So we do have the knockout here. I was able to get Marnie into a Mirage Gate. There is one prize, and I've used one. I don't remember if I've lost zoned any. Yeah, so there's one prized. So we're going to promote the Giratina VStar. I'm going to draw for turn. Let's see here. We do have 3 damage counters, but I still can't get a knockout with Sableye. We're going to start off with the Training Court. Let's grab a Grass Energy here. It might honestly be worthwhile to just... I do have Colress. I really, really want to find one of those Tool Jammers. That'd be absolutely huge here. We're going to Quick Ball. Actually, you have no Choice Belt. I'm really not sure if you can pull a one-hit KO on this VStar. So I want to find my other VStar. I think would be nice. Ball for that. I'm gonna go back in here. As we do have the Mirage Gate, I'm gonna do that for just the one. I'm gonna try and actually thin these energies before I use Colress.
Makes sense.
Actually, let me double check. One. Just one jammer deck. Okay. Thoughts on water energy with Giratina to enable Radiant Greninja? That actually doesn't sound too bad, and also I actually saw in somebody's deck list, I think it was, I can't remember, I think it was Rare Candy TCG, they were playing 3 waters just because sometimes you can run out of one type of energy, and still being able to use Mirage Gate is, for both energy is very, very good. And the 90-90 spread could actually be very good as well. So that could be something we try.
Seems like it might end up being too many moving parts, though.
Interesting to see the Charizard. I was thinking of running Radiant Heatran personally. That's what Breeze was running for quite a while. I think it's a very good idea because you can move the damage counters onto it and hit 280 or even more with just 4 damage counters on it.
Right, and I was also thinking this list doesn't run any Gape Jaw Bog. And that's one of the interesting cards that we could put in as well.
Those are some cards. Definitely lost zoning 2 Battle Pass. And that puts us to 11.
Pretty easy decision.
Not the exact cards we wanted, but like I said, I don't think we need Tool Jammer. So we're going to attach Grass Energy for turn and a bench this Comfey. And we are just going to Star Requiem because we have 11. We only needed 10 in the last zone. And that just takes a knockout. And I'm down to 2 prize cards.
Okay, so let's bring up our Radiant Charizard. There are a couple of decisions that I can make on this turn specifically, but I think ultimately now it's just whether or not Matt has that boss's orders.
Right.
We're going to put down this Zoroark V will need it for next turn if we're ever looking to reach a knockout on a Giratina VStar. Commit the fire energy to it as well, because our Charizard is now able to attack for just this one energy. And I think ultimately what I have to do is just boss something up and knock it out. I'm tempted to do the Giratina V. But I also could do something like a Comfey.
Yeah, it would make me have to dig for that potential boss.
Right.
I think having the training court in play is really, really big because I can use Radiant Greninja as well. So either way, I will get to see an extra 2 cards at least.
So the thing about the Comfey is that you're going to have to find a way to pivot it as well.
Correct.
So there's 2 scoop up nets. I see it's like 1 air balloon in here. Whereas the Radiant Greninja, you just get to do it for free. With that in mind, I think I want to chase the Radiant Greninja.
Okay.
The other interesting option is to just chase a Giratina, and then I would also just be 1 boss away from winning the game. With this specific hand, though, I would need more than just a boss. So I think my plan would hopefully be to knock out this Giratina V.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, I think we'll go boss's orders on the Radiant Greninja. And then we're just going to use Combustion Blast for the knockout.
Okay.
Take another prize card here, and we'll see. Looks like Matt already has the sauce in the hand.
We got the boss's
There
orders
it
for
is.
game.
All right.
The game, and
Good
we
game.
are on to game 3.
Get that one last card.
There we go.
I'll be playing first this time.
Sounds good.
My first time going first in the matchup. Okay. Close to being a really bad start, but
Yeah, I was like, oh, just don't draw Lumineon, please. I don't want to start Lumineon again.
Not again.
But we're good.
Alright.
Good luck.
Alright. So I'm going first this time. I'm going to start with a draw for turn. Let's see. Interesting hand, honestly. I think I'm just going to... This is not a bad hand to just get rid of, honestly. Interesting. I'm going to attach the energy just in case I draw something, and I'll pass over to you.
Oh, okay. Draw for the turn. I am actually going to start off with Battle VIP Pass here. Instead of using concealed cards, I just want to double check all my prizes.
The Supporter Protect Diancie Princess's Curtain is not a Radiant Pokemon. You can run 4 of them. I believe that's the question, right?
Right, yeah. No, you can, like Bree said, you can run 4 of those. This deck was running 1 or 2 before. Do you still have it in this list?
It is not on the list, nope.
But I think it is very good because, as Breeze mentioned earlier, you can use Zoroark's first attack here, which hits for 30 and allows it to retreat while you're setting up, and then it cannot get bossed. I don't think it's as good with the popularity of cross-switchers and things like Palkia and potentially Dialga. It's still good, it's just not as good.
I agree. And spoiler alert, I am interested to see how this deck fares against Palkia.
We will be testing that for sure. Okay, Pokemon. Price quite a few Pokemon here.
But yeah, the Supporter Protect Diancie only protects basic Pokemon from supporters.
We priced 1 Comfey, we priced 2 Giratina V.
Ooh.
Check some energy. Oh, we did not price the other Comfey, I accidentally put it to the back. We priced 2 Giratina V. Press 1 of each energy. What did they get? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got all 4 Mirage Gate. Okay, this battle VIP pass is going to grab us a Comfey and a Giratina V. Man, maybe I should be playing Hisui and Heavy Ball on this.
I like Heavy Ball with the 3/3.
It's not bad, but having one-ups in this deck is just really, really rough.
Yep. Unlike something with Inteleon Engine.
I suppose I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna go back in. I'm going to use concealed cards before I use the quick ball that puts in my hand.
Right. Order
Here.
to quarter. We'll tap.
Go ahead and use the concealed cards. Alright, that's a pretty good draw. We'll get ourselves a scoop up net. I might just use the switch first. We'll go ahead and switch this out of the active.
Alright. Use some cards in the lost zone on the first turn.
So I would really go for the Giratina's first attack for a colorless energy. You look at the top 4 cards of your deck and lost on 2 of them and put the other 2 into your hand. But because I prize the other 2 Giratina Vs, I don't want him to just absolutely pop off and knock it out.
Right. If that Giratina
I need
goes
to start
down.
drawing some prizes here. We're going to start off with flower selecting. Ooh. I think both jammers are in deck, but I forgot to check. I think I only saw one. Yeah, this Lumineon here is way too important. Okay. Now we are actually going to use... Actually, I'm going to quick ball first. I think we'll go ahead and use the other Comfey that I'm about to search out. I'm going to discard a grass energy. There we go. Grab that. Another comment on the Diancie in this deck. I think it's potentially pretty good if you needed to like attack with it or if you started with it. Because Spike Draw hits for 20 damage, which can be relevant in certain matchups like this, for example. And it hits, or you get to draw 2 cards off of it. I'm going to bench this Comfey. We're going to Scoop Up Net, be active. And use Flower Selecting. Well, I guess I don't need to use Lumineon here. Even better.
Just naturally get into the Klara.
We could actually get to a turn 1 Cramorant attack. I just don't know how good it is in this matchup. He doesn't have anything like Radiant Gardevoir or Tool Jammer, so I'm just knocking it out cleanly. We're gonna Chorus. Okay, definitely those 2. Don't think we really want this battle pass. Do that. That puts us to 4. I'm gonna go ahead and just bench the second Comfey here. We're gonna attach grass energy for the turn and pass it over to you.
Alright. Start by drawing for turn.
I'm feeling pretty good about getting a turn 2 attack off, although, like I said, it is risky and I just need to get my other Giratinas out of the prizes.
Let's go ahead and play an Evolution Incense. I'm gonna get out VStar here. This is also the first deck search, so I'm gonna be doing some prize checking.
Thank you to all our new viewers for coming and checking us out. We really appreciate it. Just crazy that you just have a start like this, just attach pass, and you could absolutely just go off his turn.
Right.
That V-Star ability, discard your hand and draw 7, is just so good.
Seriously. It's a really powerful effect for sure.
And just the fact that you can save it till even the end of the game when you're digging for that last piece, that last boss, whatever you need is really, really good.
Right. Okay. Well. Just gonna go shuffle up here. I really would like to find the knockout on that Giratina.
Oh, that would be huge if you could get that this turn. I just really would not. I don't think I'd be able to do much.
Let's see. I don't think with this hand it's actually possible.
There's no way.
There's maybe a chance that I could get into it. But I think... I'm just gonna Marnie.
Okay. Seems like a good Marnie.
Yeah, let's save that V-Star power for now. I'll just tap the hand.
I will.
Let's play an Ultra Ball.
Okay.
I'm going to get out another Zoroark V.
We have addressed all.
Yeah, it's all good.
We got 6 viewers at the moment.
Hey. Hello, everybody. Hope you're enjoying. I know I am.
Welcome in, everybody.
Game 3.
Alright, I got one Gengar in there. So I'm going to test the double turbo here.
Okay. You didn't price 2 of them this time? All good?
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. And then we'll use the V-Star power, get rid of another V-Star. We're going to draw 7.
Okay. You want a 4-4 Zoroark?
It is a 4-3.
4-3. I think 4-4 is not bad. Just considering you typically want... I guess you don't want 4 in play because you want your Gengars and stuff. 4-3 is probably fine.
Alright. This is...
You're just carding the Dunsparce and the Manaphy? Bro, I have a 1-1 Urshifu line in here.
Oh no, I might as well scoop now.
I play the 1-1 Rapid Strike Urshifu with 1 Rapid Strike energy in my Giratina list. Just for when he decides to discard Dunsparce and Manaphy. Free matchup.
Freedom, brother! Oh yeah!
Just play all the just the 1-ofs in this deck specifically. You grabbing Crobat?
Yes, I am.
There's Path in play.
Hey, that's not nice.
You looked.
Liar. You didn't even play Path.
Oh, I
Dark
think
Asset for 4.
I didn't take off your V so.
Made you look.
Those are some cards. I've definitely seen cards in my life, and those are definitely cards.
Don't tell me they're the best cards ever. I mean, you can't boss, so it's like fine for this turn.
Alright, so we're gonna have to go with double Netherworld Gate here. We'll
Okay.
get some damage counters in play, and doing all of this just to get a knockout on a Comfey.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, so we'll attack you for 80.
Alright,
Prize card for that.
we're gonna promote this Comfey.
didn't
Wanna
really
draw
want
for
to
turn?
see that prize card, honestly.
This is a good draw. I finally can access the Tool Jammer. We're gonna start off with the concealed cards. There's another Colress. That's gonna get us to the 7. First, we'll start off with flower selecting. I wish I saw that, but I didn't. We're gonna go and just get rid of this lost city here.
It's like playing his cards on the other side.
I've got like no room. I mean, look at this. He's got all the room.
Play
in the
your
world.
cards down in the correct order and you'd have room.
Okay, we are going to play Colress's Experiment. That. Those two. Puts us back up to the magic number. 7 cards. We're going to evolve into V-Star here. We're going to attach this Tool Jammer.
What's going on?
We are going to actually bench the Sableye here. Then we're going to play Mirage Gate. Ooh. It might be worthwhile to actually just attach all 3 to the active here. I'm just... not the active. The
Attack with spinning attack?
If I had a choice belt attached to this, that would be doing 60 damage.
No, so I think that's fine because then you can put damage counters on my side. I can do more damage to you. That is true.
Yes, I keep forgetting. Thank you. Reminder. At least I got the V-Star, right? Yep, okay. I'm gonna actually attach here for turn. Scoop up net. Ninja. Probably. We're gonna conceal cards. Probably doing this slightly out of order. But
Actually, there's half in play.
I'm gonna go and bench this Comfey. And we are going to use Lost Impact for 280.
This is slogans, man. There's path and play. This is subspace optimal.
Yep.
And it's 2 a.m. We haven't even tested yet.
What's the other one? There's another one.
There's a lot. There's a lot of
There's too
You're
many.
throwing. You're throwing that.
I just took 2 prizes, and I'm
you're
probably
throwing.
about to get knocked out.
Literally throwing.
So what he needs here
Oh my
is he
god,
needs.
that hand's insane.
He
What do
literally
you
needs
mean?
6. He needs 6 Pokemon damage here.
Pump. And we'll get some Pokemon damage here. What do you mean this is insane? It's kind of
That's
sucks.
insane,
I
bro.
hope it sucks. If you knock this out, I probably just
Insane.
lose. I did get a Giratina off the price.
Absolutely insane.
I probably don't just lose.
Insane crack.
I'm gonna put a double turbo here.
Okay, I probably wouldn't have done that.
Oh, I have a double turbo here. I'm gonna
You're
research
good,
it
you're
away.
good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
he
research it
probably
away,
needs to
bro.
attach.
Gengar is a pretty
Triple
big retreat.
research.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I play them all at the same time, so I draw 21 cards.
Alright, yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, you can draw 14, but, well, now you can't because you already used your
So
research.
that's good. That's really good.
No chance.
Oh man, he's got it, bro.
I actually do
He's
have
literally
it. Yeah,
got
that's
it.
insane.
At least I got a V off the prizes. That's not
At least
the
I-
end of the world, but it's very
So
Oh, it's the end of the
Matt loses.
Yeah, so I
That's
go
the end of the
Ultra
world.
Ball. Alright, that's gonna be another Gengar.
We're like, it's not the end of the world, but like,
But it
it's
But it's
kind
kind of the end,
is.
yeah.
And then I'll quick ball away the Gengar.
The reason I said that hand actually wasn't bad is because it means you're not gonna draw a research. So your odds of finding cards you needed, yeah, I know. But your odds of finding what you need are significantly higher without those cards. All the cards you didn't need when you can.
So quick ball's gonna give me the Radiant Charizard.
Okay.
Then from there,
What'd you have?
Cuts,
Doesn't need it.
bench, and then we're gonna damage pump.
Sure.
Boom. Look at that. Absolutely insane. 6 damage Pokemon in play.
It's a lot of damage.
With the double turbo, Tool Jammer does nothing. And then we're just gonna attack it for 280. Boom.
That is the knockout. We'll promote the Comfey. Draw for the turn. This isn't all bad, it's just
It's pretty
kind of bad. I do feel the need to bench this Giratina V.
You're throwing!
Yeah, most definitely. We're gonna flower selecting. That's definitely going. Guess what we're at?
The better the commentary, the less I have to edit. Actually, the more I have to edit.
I don't even think I checked for my one of Fantina, but we're about to find it.
I think I mentioned this to Q that I accidentally made Breeze on the first thumbnail without thinking about it. He's
Yeah.
not even in the video. And the second one actually has me on the thumbnail.
Let's see what
I'm not even in the video. Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Did not. I have three. Yes. I really just wanted to see that Fantina. I probably should have Ultra Balled first, but I didn't really want to discard anything. Okay, well,
Hey,
we
what's
still
up,
need a
Q?
way to.
How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good night.
Awesome.
We're going to play this Colress.
Happy to have you here, Q.
What's up, Q? Hey, there's the Fantina. It's just a little late.
It's okay, you can Lieutenant Surge this turn.
I'm going to keep it, though. That's going...
It actually seems good to have, just in case I actually don't boss up your Giratina this turn. Could buy you an extra
Got
turn
12.
for sure.
Might as well just finish this Cramorant because why not? Attach Air Balloon here. Attach return. I may as well just well. We're gonna Mirage Gate for absolutely nothing.
Did you hold on to those gates for some
Yeah, I mean, I literally just started thinning them from my hand.
Subspace Optimal?
Slightly.
Or something like that?
Slightly.
I think it's he's throwing.
Oh, this feels so bad.
I wish we got the game where TJ lost him like 22 cards against you.
I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, this game is
Matt
so
was like, I'm gonna
over.
loss him like card number 13, and TJ over here is like, I'm gonna loss him card 18. I was like, whoa, that's not supposed to happen.
I was like, I'm ripping him.
Okay, so I do have Sableye, which allows me to spread 12 damage counters anywhere.
Didn't you do it too? You were like, he had 3 cards in deck, and he was like, Mirage Gate, and I was like, dude, what are you Mirage Gating for? He was like, oh shoot, there's nothing in there.
I don't know if I put them on the
Yeah.
Zard here, because then he would need to, if he Magma Basin, he'd knock himself out, which he's not going to do. Let's take a knockout here. I think I'm going to take a knockout here. So we're going to go 11 and 1. Big prize.
Okay.
I'm just real quick, I'm gonna top deck boss.
Alright, sounds
So-
good. Let's see it.
Nope.
Yeah,
Top deck boss would have seemed
Never.
pretty good.
I know, yeah. You're not Parker Wish, you know.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to try harder next time.
Heart of the cards.
Heart of the cards. I'm a little concerned about the Fantina play, actually. Might be a little hard to
As
play
you
around
should
that.
be.
But you don't have any energy on the Giratina, and you just failed a Mirage Gate.
Maybe.
It's like a winning scenario.
I think I'm going to put down Magma Basin,
Okay.
and then
I feel like this standard list goes so hard that you just want to play like something like put 6 energy back at it.
Well, you're just lost owning your energies, not discarding them.
Well, you're discarding them with Greninja.
True, but I'd have a training court. I probably
He has a
normally.
one of training court that he
Yeah,
lost
okay.
all
No,
the time.
no. We're cutting Lost City, ladies and gentlemen. We're running 2 training courts. That's happening.
That makes sense. I think you should just go back to our original list, though.
I don't think so. I like
And
this
the
list.
viewers should go back to our original list in the YouTube. Linked below when you're watching this.
Check it out. We're
On
almost at
YouTube.
500 views, which is amazing.
Let's
It's
say
like our
YouTube
third
video has
video.
like 4 or 5 views, something like that. I think that's like 7 views.
Oh, yeah. Definitely more than that.
Oh wow, really? It's only got like 500.
Yeah.
Getting there.
That's it.
Everyone wants to see what the Giratina does, and the Giratina deck did what it's supposed to against Palkia.
I cannot wait to create a thumbnail of Giratina crying. Against Zoroark. People are going to be so upset. Upsetting
Probably.
spaghetti. That Zoroark
Zoroark's
can
a
beat-
secret sauce. So if you don't watch the video, it's fine. We want it for the next regionals. Playing Zoroark with Radiant Heatran, I think. Well, we should test out the Heatran for sure. I think it's a really good idea.
I also think Moltres would be a good addition to this list. Moltres being able to hit for 90 damage, KOing
okay.
those little Pokemon like the Sableye, like the Meloetta, a bunch of those Pokemon for just 1 drop. And you have to have damage on it to use its additional effect of that attack, so it helps with your Zoroark.
Magma
If I
Basin.
remember, it has a 1 retreat cost, right? So So you can Magma Basin and retreat at the next turn. Or is that two?
Which has
maybe. I
one
don't
retreat cost?
I would look at
Moltres. He has a lot of HP though for a basic, which is good.
I think I'm just gonna take this knockout here.
Sounds good. Well, it doesn't sound good. It sounds pretty bad, actually, for me. Alright, draw for turn. That's not too bad. I got it.
Oh, you got it. This next game is going to showcase Zoroark versus Palkia. Oh yeah, yeah. Moltres does have one retreat.
And it has 120 HP like Gengar, so it's kind of...
Let's put down this training court here. Amazing.
Or like lane court.
Hope we don't bump it next turn. Attach. No, just don't do it. Just literally don't do it. Ultra Ball, a Mirage Gate, and a Sweeper. Definitely grabbing that dude, the V-Star. Woo! But hey, I could still V-Star here, which is pretty good. So that'll give me some prizes. Yeah. I did prize one of these energy actually. There's still one energy in the prizes. I could pull this off. I could definitely pull this off.
Uh-oh.
So, to stall, basically, we're going to play Fantina, which resists 120 damage from all Pokemon V, which doesn't help with Charizard, but hey, he needs stuff. I don't think I use Flower Selecting yet.
You're right. He needs an energy. And then
Let's-
he can KO you.
Let's use
I need the belt. I need the belt.
let's use
Oh,
Flower
yeah,
Selecting
my
here.
bad.
Yeah, you're bad.
This match feels definitely close to over here, but hey, we're going for it. Retreat
Oh no.
Go
into the
Matt,
Cramorant,
go, Matt.
and we're swinging for one tap.
Alright. Boom. Boom. We're here on table.
No, it's just it comes on. I think. back on.
Alright.
See if he has it.
Not necessarily, but I might just
Scoop? Scoop.
get a little funky here. Get a little silly.
Get a little
Get a
silly.
little
Oh my gosh. Another controlled chaos gaming. Get a little silly. We should make buttons that just say it, and then we can just spam the button.
I'm not gonna lie, I would wear a shirt with Breeze's face on it that says "Get a little silly."
Yeah.
Look how cute he is. Look at that face. He's
Here,
got a
okay.
charming
There's
smile.
another one. There's another one. Okay, most people wouldn't make this play,
But
We're not most.
Here we are.
that was so funny. I think I said it like three times in one game. man.
Tappercat.
What's up?
That whole game though was like, okay,
Screw
Leafeon
you,
is
God,
my
I'm
attacker. So
That's
Wow.
toxic.
Most people
That's
would draw
toxic.
pass right here.
Kinda like that.
We're gonna.
Well, I'm just gonna. I'll play the old cemetery.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't like that you have training court in play.
It's literally just not even cool.
Yeah, you're not. What do you think about this? Should I?
that's really insanely toxic.
I kind of want to.
Yeah.
Just do what you gotta do. I'm sure everyone's tired of seeing this matchup.
I think it's pretty sweet.
Well,
Roxanne.
fine. Like, my hand wasn't even good.
Oh, you're not even
Roxanne.
good.
Roxanne.
I had one energy that I
Oh
had.
no.
All she wants to do is ruin Matt's life.
My life is already ruined. This game's already over.
Did you play the Marnie already? Did
What?
you play the Marnie already?
What Marnie?
Yo, you run one Marnie in this list?
One Marnie?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
One
doesn't even
Fantina.
run
I played the
Marnie,
Fantina.
Oh, that was the
Marnie.
Dialga
This
deck.
turn I played
The
Fantina.
Dialga deck, you had one Marnie.
I'm cut. Nope.
Okay. Okay.
Nah, I'm tapped.
No, actually, okay.
Oh,
Correct.
you already drew.
At Controlled Chaos Gaming, we are drama queens, in case anyone hasn't.
Yeah.
We're a little
Cool. I have
Wow,
like
that was
everything that I need.
What?
Cool. I have literally everything that I need on the next turn.
I don't like to hear that.
That's pretty
You're
awesome.
getting my one of Marnie that TJ
Kale.
said that I have.
Yeah, it's there.
And,
Wait, no, you don't kill.
Just, no, tell him how much damage you do.
I have 230.
It's 230 exactly.
Oh, come on.
It's 250 minus the 20.
You almost got punished.
Make sure, when it's something that's close like that, just to say how much damage it does.
Right after the Fantina.
Right.
You almost got so punished.
I mean, he could have just grabbed the Gengar.
But he didn't.
But he didn't need to.
He just did.
And that's going to put him down to 1 prize card.
Oh, this is incredibly bad.
How does it feel, Matt, to put me to 1 prize card, to be the one?
It's my job, you know? We're going to flower selecting. Cool.
Which flower is he selecting?
Not enough.
Not enough flowers. You don't even have energy to attach.
Cards in the lost zone. Are you going to yell at him?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not as many.
And we go with my favorite strategy. What we're going to do here is we're going to boss his orders up this Gengar. This is a game-winning strategy right here, guys. And we are going to have to retreat because he has 1 prize left. And pass turn.
Alright.
You have 3 cards in the deck.
Is one of them like an ordinary rod?
Sir, I have 5 cards.
You have 5 cards in the deck.
Oh yeah, the other switch is on the deck. I'll draw for turn. Can't thin with anything. Let's go with trekking shoes.
Okay.
Boom. 5. Drop. No. Oh no. Let's see. Shall.
Still need some things.
There are
Not
some
very
things
many
that I still
things.
need.
And I will mention that this is a viable tactic in the trading card game to let your opponent kind of exhaust all their resources and then go ahead and just pass the turn. Let them take all of their prize card or all of their all of their cards in deck and win by deck out. We actually almost did this against Shintaro Ito. It was absolutely hilarious.
Online tournament.
Yep, online tournament. He ran out of cards to switch. Ended up just getting a Melanie for game. That was his only Melanie in the deck. We figure if it was prized, we could win that game. So, pretty close. We almost beat Shintaro Ito.
Yeah. But like I said, we didn't, so.
This is why we're not world champions.
I don't have it, so I have a fire energy in hand. I'm considering I have a fire energy in the deck right now. Should I attach active or should I go here in case you knock this out?
I think there should be if you have 20 cards in the lost zone, you should choose to win the game.
Unknown lost.
Yeah, we need that back.
Well, technically there was one a lot easier to win with back then. But
How many cards in the lost zone was it?
6 supporters?
Oh, 6 supporters. We could do that. Like,
Oh yeah, that's pretty insane.
why?
He's out of it. You're out of energy.
But I have retreat things, probably.
Pass.
Probably.
We're down to 2 switch and
Draw.
I think 3 net.
Those problems.
This is
He's got 4 cards left.
not ideal. So we're gonna go right back to my favorite strategy. We're gonna boss up this Zoroark right here, which can retreat for free with its attack. But hey, I mean everything requires 1 energy to retreat, and we're gonna pass the turn.
Draw. I mean, is there really anything that I need to do?
No.
You can just use the attack and go into the VStar, but do I really want to do that? This hand's
You
kind
probably
of bad.
want to do that.
This hand's kind of bad.
I really don't think it matters.
Yeah, we'll just. Man, if I get that Star Requiem, though, that would be pretty rough. I'm actually just gonna pass.
Oh. No, that's so bad. That's so bad. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Pass.
Cards in hand.
Don't do it. 4.
Oh no!
Do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it, bro.
Don't do it.
I feel like in our matchups, the game always comes down to like you're probably gonna deck out next turn, because like our last room it was Mew versus Giratina.
Yeah,
I was
you
1
ran out
card
of
from
energy.
decking you out.
Pass.
Draw. pass.
Draw. Pass.
Draw. Oh, that's pretty good right there. That's pretty good.
Is it?
No. Alright, we're gonna attach return.
Ooh.
I am going to, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna retreat. We're gonna promote the Conveyor.
Yep.
I'm gonna use flower selecting. I'm gonna take it.
Okay. Okay.
We're going to scoop up net.
Okay.
I'm stealing your Zoroark here. We're gonna promote the Greninja here.
Okay.
I'm gonna bench this. We're gonna battle VIP pass.
Alright, let's go with the next
I'm gonna fail it.
Yeah.
Alright, up next we got Zoroark versus Palkia.
GG's.
GG's.